Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. 4th of July 1776, the United States of America got its independence from the British colony, or being a British colony. I remember in the 80s I met an elder person, and he had just visited America and returned to Pakistan, and he said, I asked the Americans, how did you manage to get rid of the British? We couldn't do so as this in the subcontinent. So he said, the American replied, we just kicked them out. It's as simple as that. A very resilient nation, I must say. There are certain aspects with regard to the United States of America that I would like to put forth. Firstly, it is the greatest nation on earth. There are no two opinions about it. We have the great country China coming along, and Russia and Europe for that matter, but they're still far, far away from being the greatest country like America is. America has got a lot to offer. It has offered a lot. It still has a lot to offer to the world. It is a country where you have inventions, where you have Google, Microsoft, Apple, and all these tech companies, and STEM, that's science and technology and engineering and mathematics, all those subjects which matter now, its background and its bases are found in the United States of America. The leading universities of the world, the MIT, Harvard, and the Ivy League universities that there are, they produce Nobel Prize winning scientists or economists, etc. And then the music that we have, the movies that we have, the Hollywood in LA, and in Hollywood for that matter, in the suburbs of LA. They are the leading filmmakers since over a century now, I suppose. So America has a lot to offer. Now, my point is that when the America was being discovered or was being settled, they were those native Indians who were living here since ages. The Apaches and Sioux clan and the Cheyennes and all these native Indian tribes that they were all pushed back. And then subsequently America exercised slavery, where they brought in slaves from the continent of Africa and used them as slaves in the plantation areas in the south of America especially. But then eventually America had to give them their rights. They gave rights to the native Indians. They had to give rights to the slaves. Slavery as an institution was abolished in the United States of America. Now, America, being a great country, can really assert itself in spreading, propagating democratic values as it exercises within its country. It can actually assert itself. It has this leverage because of being a great nation, that around the world it should come up and become a righteous nation in the true sense of the word. It should now support all the democratic institutions around the world. In fact, it should go on to ensure that the world at large exercise democratic norms, and it should alleviate the usage or the propagation of arms and nuclear arms or other arms and ammunition through which they arm the countries. That should be discouraged now, because we are already in the 21st century. It has become a global village. There has been enough human suffering. Countries like, great countries like America or China or Russia or the European Union for that matter, they should now play a role in which they should ensure that genuine democratic values are propagated in countries, they should back them, they should advocate the democratic values and never side with any dictators or any other form of institution which does not augur democratic values. So I wish well to the American people, and it's a country which the whole world looks up to. I mean, America it has so much great depth in it that it's still in the 21st century, whatever the economic conditions of the world, people are still migrating and having their green cards and subsequent citizenships of this great country, America. So God bless these states of America. Thank you very much.